So this is the painting we're going to do today. Very pretty waterfall splendor is what I call it. And I make it very simple for you. And all you need for this painting are your primary colors, red, yellow, and blue, and ultramarine blue, cad red, cad yellow. You need white and black, burnt umber, maybe some burnt sienna. See how pretty it is? Look. And the brushes you need are only the chiseled edge brush, the 1-inch, and we need a liner brush, and we need a fan brush. See how nice and long the handle is? That way you can stand away from your painting further away and you can work a little further. It's kind of nice to have the long handle brushes. And I have a flat chiseled edge brush, synthetic, and I have another smaller bristle brush, a size 8. And I may use a sea sponge, I'm not sure. Make some flowers. And that's about it for this painting. See how pretty it is. Look at those flowers. I'll show you what brush I used for those flowers now. Okay. I'll show you different brushes that you can use for the waterfalls and for those flowers. Look, they're so pretty. So simple. My techniques are very simple, and I'll be showing you all that. So let's get started. So let's put on a really nice sky. Nice blue sky. I'm just using my bristle brush. I'm going to make a bit of blue, white. Just get a background blue, just to get us started. We'll put some other things there. There we go. Back and forth. Some more. A bit of blue. Nice shadow. Darken up a little bit so you can see it. As we come down, we get lighter. There we go. Let's go back and forth. Nice and light on the bottom there. Just take your bristle brush again, and we'll put some background trees there. I'm going to try some burnt sienna and some dark green. Some nice dark green, greenish color trees in the background here. So I'm just going to make some bushes, sort of, not fir trees, just some kind of tree, some kind of background. There we go. Just tap, tap, tap. There we go. Get a few little tops there. we'll just go right across. There we go. See how it gives it the illusion of trees and bushes. There we go. Just tap away, as you can hear. Tap, tap, tap. Tap, tap, tap. That's just burnt sienna and sap green. It's nice little bushes in the background. See? So simple, isn't it? So let's take our tape off. And that's pretty already. Let's put our tape back on a little further down, just so we can establish something here, right here, the mess I'm making. Right there. And let's take our flat chiseled edge brush and we'll put a really dark blue, ultramarine blue, put that there, because we want the falls to fall down this way. So I have to have something back here. Alright, so just get something in here, a nice blue water. There we go. Just filling it in with the dark blue. Now, alright, so just get that done first. Try to get backgrounds done first, and then you can put everything on top. Now, there we go. So while we got our tape on, pick up some white on your dirty brush. It's your chiseled edge brush. And put some streaks of water. Now you want to keep some of the blue. Just put some streaks of white in there. If you lose it, we can always put some blue back in. Just little streaks. Short strokes. Short strokes. That gives it the illusion of water. Now, just leave that there for now. Now, let's take the tape off again. See, that helps keep everything in place. And down here, maybe we'll put the tape on again. Why not? So we get some idea of where we want to put. And our, let's see, maybe out here. Don't be too crooked. There we go. And now take your chiseled edge brush again. What we're going to do is we're going to paint that whole bottom there black. Oops. Okay, well, that's okay. You can put tape up there again if you wanted to. But that's going to be a little crooked anyway with some rocks and stuff, so we'll just put pure black down here for now. Just use whatever black you have. You can make your own black with ultramarine blue and burnt umber if you like. This is just a background, so it's going to be covered up a lot. So, if I was using black for a main subject, I would add other colors to it, or I'd make my own black to have some color in it, because black gets pretty flat and flattens out your painting and your colors. So, it's okay to use the black for a background. Or some really dark parts of a painting where you can't get a really dark color. Sometimes trees, you look at nature and it's so dark it almost looks pure black. Now we got this part. See, we're doing another background. See how I do backgrounds first and then I put everything on top? Makes it so much easier. Now, there we go. Now you got that much done. Now get your chisel edge brush again and make sure all that old black is off of it, most of it anyway. And if you can't get that clean, just get another brush, another chiseled edge. So I'm going to make a little bit of a purplish color right here. Purple. Purple, so I'm more on the blue side. A little bit of white to that and it'll bring it up a bit. Okay. Still want it a bit dark. So with your chiseled edge, just paint these strokes like that. Alright. Just make strokes. Make sure you can see this. Horizontal. I'll add a little bit more white to mine too. I wanted to darken it up a little bit up here, but I want you to be able to see it. Here I go. Just straight across, horizontal. Alright, so if you're right-handed, you might want to start over here. Horizontal strokes. Lighten it up for you. And don't come straight across and have straight lines. Like do one. So you do one here, and do one under here, and over here, and under here. So just do them staggered, horizontally. There we go. We'll be putting in more. Now let's take our tape off again. And this time we will do some water down here while we're waiting for all that to dry. So we can take our fan brush and we'll take some blue. Take some blue and some green. Take some blue and green. Some white. More on the blue side. So nice paler blue than that. So we got this color blue, and I just put more blue than green, a bit of white. I got that color. There we go. I'll just put that on with the fan brush. You can put it on with a flat brush if you like. There we go. Yeah, whatever brush you got handy. Good. There we go. Let's get all that down here. So we just want to get our colors on first before we really get into the details and bring it out to a really nice, beautiful painting. Good. So now we'll clean up the sky. So let's see what we want to do with the sky. I've just got a flat bristle brush. It's almost like a filbert, being as flat. And I'm going to clean up the sky. So what are we going to do with this? Let's see. We'll think now how nice that would look with some nice clouds. Soft. We'll get a nice undercoating. Underpainting. Wipe it off your tissue if it was too much. And we're just going to make our little circles that we usually make. Alright, so just make some circles because we want to clean it up to make it nice and soft. Right, get those streaks out. If you end up getting streaks, just make circles. Good. Pick up some paint if you need it. We'll make some nice little clouds up here. So clean up the sky. Now you might say, well, why didn't you just do that in the first place? Well, I find that if I get all my background on first, it will help me decide what I want to do with it. I may not want to do this. You know, I may not want to put those kind of clouds. I might want something different. So, like I say, making paintings, you're making all kinds of decisions. Now you might be going by you might even go by a reference photo. And sometimes I go by several reference photos. I'll pick different things out of each one and pick some stuff out and put them into the painting. So now I'm going to go with some white, just white instead of blue. Pick some spots that I want to have a nice little clouds. Don't really want too much cloud coverage, but I'm going to put on some nice fluffiness going on in the sky. A little white. Wipe my brush off a little bit. Pick a spot. So just move it around, little circles. Just move it around. See how pretty there? Just by adding a little bit of white, you got some paint on there that's still wet, so that will blend in with it. I move away and then I move down underneath. Kind of move everywhere and then you get some nice fluffy clouds. I'm not sure about that one there. What do you think? Move that around a little bit. There we go. There we go. See? So, maybe just some down here. See, all you do is make little circles. that's it. You can have more if you want, or you can, you know, whatever you think you would like. But that's the trick. See how pretty there? Now, so from a streaky old sky, just nice pretty clouds. Now let's work on, let's see, the top of the water there. Maybe make sure this is dry before you do your waterfalls, because it'll blend in with your black paint and it won't look very nice. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to get some white. Now mine is a bit wet there. I'm going to get some white, and I'm going to decide where I want my waterfalls to come. So I'm going to have some little waterfalls here and here. I'm going to have it all across those rocks, okay? So what I'm going to do is get my fan brush again. And if you don't have a fan brush, just use a flat chiseled edge brush. I'm going to put some white on here and add a little tiny bit of purple. Just to give it some color. A little more white. There we go. Now let's see. We'll take some water up here as it's coming down. So we'll come over. We'll make a decision. Bring a nice bit of paint down. No. Let's come down closer. Closer. Here. Yeah. And down. Now, I said it was a ledge there. So, when we get to the ledge, then we will have to touch over and down again. Gently. Yep. So you want to get some more water here, close to the edge. Down. Touch over and down. Alright, so might need more. Might have to go over this a couple of times. That's okay. Over here and down. See, already it looks pretty. Might need a little bit more here to even up with this one. Nice. Now, let's keep this going. A little more purple. So we got some more. Let's see. We got this one here. Now we might come over a little further. Bring another one down here. And maybe it's get to the edge and pull down. Maybe there's another edge. So every time you see an edge, you just pull over and down. It gives it an illusion of it breaking up. Okay? Maybe we have another one over here. Maybe it's a ledge. See little ledges, how cute they are, and they make it look different. I'm going to darken up my paint a little bit just so I can, maybe it's darker over here. Let's get another one. Let's see. Over here and down. I'm using a corner brush here to get that little one. Just use the corner of your brush. Couple on the ledge. Now, that's that part. We can have more if you want them. You can, if you feel this too separated, you can put a couple of smaller ones inside. Just use the corner of your brush just to get a smaller one. Alright. just falls down over the ledge. A little bit different than what I usually do, but trying to make some different videos for you so you can see different ways of doing different things like waterfalls or clouds, grass. So this one here, I'm going to use the corner of my brush again. Good, and that one is probably, that can fall right down if you want. And maybe there's another one here. Ledge. See how pretty that is? So you want to come down a little further to get into the water. There we go. Good, because you want to have some water going on down here. So we'll just put on a little streak of water going over here for now. All right. That looks good. And like I say, you can have as much as you want. You just go start at the top and turn your brush on the corner. That way you'll get little waterfalls instead of, you know, big one, right? Good. All right, so you get that much started. Up on top here, got a little bit of white. We'll make this a little prettier. So we'll just put some white in here, just streaks of white. Try to keep your blue. Try to keep some blue, I should say. Okay. Let's move it around so that you can keep some of your blue. Mix that in with your, as if it's falling over. Just bring it all together. See, that looks like it's got water up there and things going on, little trees in the background. All right, now we'll put some shimmer on the water from the waterfalls, and we'll put white on our brush, our fan brush. Wipe some of it off in your tissue so it's not as much on there. If you don't want too much on there, you'll get big blobs. Okay. Now, if this is still wet, that's a good thing, because then it'll mix and it won't be too blobby. That's a funny word. So you put on streaks by putting your brush vertical and pull it across, and pull it across, and then pull across. That will give you reflections from your water, and it'll make your water shimmer. See, there we go. Pretty. Good. Some more over here, and here, and here. And then we'll leave that side a little dark. We need more here, we can put in again after. And the paint is wet, it usually blends in with it, but we don't want it too white, too chalky, right? So it's good to have a little bit of good. And wipe off your brush, and whatever's left over on your brush you can come across here. I'm not pushing very hard. So that gives a nice little shimmer to your water. And like I said, if you want more there, we can do that again after. But right now, I'm just going to just put that on there. Yeah, we got that little shimmer down. Good. So now we can put on some rocks or something down here just to put on something nice and get something started. So I'm just going to put black just so I can see the rocks. And I'm going to put a big old rock right here. Okay. I'll just bring it down here. So just a straight line and a hump, and fill it in with black. So let's fill it in. We'll get some humps or something there. There we go. Make it a bit humpy. Just straight line down here is fine. Humpy out here if you want. See? That's one rock. And maybe we'll put another rock over here. Maybe one further down, right down into the bottom of the canvas. Okay, we got that one. Be nice to have something up here, probably for some flowers or something to sit on. I'm just going to get a bumpy edge there, and maybe, yeah, there we go. You make your hump and make your bumps after. Just trying to see where I'm going with this. Alright, so there we go. And out. Separate those two. And I think that should do it. Maybe a small one over here. You put them wherever you want. Put them wherever you want your rocks. However many you want. Rocks are nice. They give a nice little touch. There's one right here. Maybe another little one here. There we go. I think I need something else. Let's see. Okay. So our rocks. One here and here. Where else do you think it'd be nice? Maybe another one over here. Not too many. We want to kind of nice though. There we go. So some simple little rocks. Rocks everywhere. There we go. Now I'll highlight those when they dry a little bit. Now I like to use my fan brush to highlight my rocks, and I like using a flat chiseled edge brush. I like to use the palette knife. So let's try this first. Fan brush. And I'm going to pick up, let me see, I really like this burnt sienna. Burnt sienna is a really nice color. A bit of yellow. You can make your own burnt sienna, you can put brown or burnt umber, yellow and red together, a little bit of white, and you got your burnt sienna. Okay, so, but it's nice to have some of your paints pre-mixed, because that way you don't have to be spending all day mixing your paints, but mixing your own paints, you can get some really nice colors. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to, let me see, I'm going to start at the top, and I'm going to come down the corner of my brush and just drag that on there. The corner of my brush. I'm going to take the, and I want to keep the black. I'm going to take this top part here, and I'm going to drag on some more. Let's see how I'm skipping over areas. See? I'm skipping over. Good. Maybe I'll start a new area right here. And I'll skip over, and I'll just drag on some paint. Okay? As long as you keep black, or keep your dark, you'll be okay. Now if you end up putting on too much, you just put your lines back in there, your cracks, right? We'll highlight that again now after. See how the highlights come out really nice? See that? This one here, we can keep using the fan brush. It's a little closer to us so it can be bright. But see all those humps? See those humps? Now, those humps will help you get your rock in different shapes of your rock. So use that hump up there, that little hump. You can see that background hump here. Start at the edge of that and pull down again. Pull down from that there. Now, if your paint is wet, you'll probably mix in with the black and you won't be able to see it very well. But I'm going to keep continuing while it's wet. So there we go. See how it's shaping up already? See? All right, I'm adding a little more yellow to my burnt sienna just to brighten it up for you. Taking the corner of my brush, starting at the top and pulling down. There we go. Looking for little humps. See? Down here. So look for your little humps right there. And here, there's some in here. You almost have to use your imagination at times too. Don't always be in front of you. But I find a fan brush is really good. I've used many brushes for shaping up rocks, and I found some were really difficult. But I find a fan brush and the see how I'm just skipping over those dark parts, right? And then I pull down a bit. I can pull straight down if you want. Start another new section. And then you can, we don't want the bottom part to be, we don't want to lose our color, our black. Let's put a little bit down here. Don't want too much down there. See how I shaped it up really nice? See that? Because I left the darks. Because I left the darks. Now, I'm going to use my fan brush one more time on this flat rock here, okay? Just so I can show you. So, I'm going to start at the very top. I'm going to pull over, straight over. That'll make that look like a flat rock. See, I didn't do much with that at all. Just sort of on the top. So let's try our flat chiseled edge brush and see what we can get out of that. So with our flat chiseled edge brush, let's try this little rock down here. So use the same color if you want. All right. And same thing, just find the top, pull in. Make sure you just keep. Okay, so that's the chiseled edge brush. Now we're going to take our palette knife, just so I can show you how to use your palette knife on a rock. So I'm just going to take some burnt umber, and I'm just going to tap it on there, on the back, some burnt sienna, and some white. All right, good. And we just tap, tap, tap into it so that you get a marble look, okay, of your, and the whole back of it is full of paint. And then you're just going to take it and rub it or push it on the top of your rock, starting at the top and putting it flat down to get all the paint off. Reload if you have to, and then you can just put it on by going that way. See? So just keep loading your palette knife with your burnt umber and burnt sienna and white and get it on there. You can see I'm making a little bit of a mess, but that's okay. See the nice marble look you're getting? If you're right-handed, you probably would be doing it this way. Okay. There we go. So just get it on, scrape it on there, leaving some darks. See, it looks pretty good. You can also put some on top of this rock here. There we go. Put some here. See, isn't that nice? You can also put some on top of this rock here. I had a little more burnt umber because I found that's a little bit bright down there, but we can put some more dark back there if you like. See the nice texture you're getting with the palette knife? If you lay it down flat, that'll all come off. If you want to darken up the one down here, you just go back over it with some dark, you get some shadows in there. See, you can just go right into your burnt umber, lay it on top. There we go, that's better. That's better. All right, there we go. So now you can take your liner brush and put black on your liner brush, and now you can make your cracks. See, so now you can put in some extra cracks there. See, because you can almost see where they are. You can almost see it. Now, let's see where else there. Try to find some cracks in the rock. Maybe there's some up here too. That gives it some shadows. So wherever you think you need them, just put some dark cracks in. See how nice that looks? So we'll just continue highlighting the rocks with some burnt sienna, a bit of yellow. And we come down here. Oh, did that one. There we go. See, and if you see how I leave those shadows in between? See what happens? You get those rocks. See? And I'm just using the corner of my brush, my fan brush. You get all kinds of really nice texture. There we go. Good. Now, still using your fan brush, we're going to put some trees up here coming out on this side. Now you can just get an idea where you want your trees. If you want to use some chalk, or you can just use your brush. But if you want to use your chalk, just to give you some idea, you can do that. I'm just going to put together some dark green. It's my palette. My palette, this is my disposable palette I bought yesterday, and Just bought it. I can leave a link to my Amazon shop if you like these kind of palettes. So I will leave that there, or you can go look. Where did I buy this one to? Staples. I bought this one Staples. I certainly don't mind leaving you a link to my Amazon shop if that's what you prefer to do. So I'm just getting some dark green just by adding a little of blue, my ultramarine blue, and what else? Any dark colors is nice. Burnt umber, you know. Just mix a bunch of colors together. It gives a really nice effect. Now let's see if we can do this properly. I'm taking my fan brush and I'm holding it. This is the chiseled edge, we'll call it. And I'm tapping. Tap, 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 tap. I'm not sure how far now you want to go in, but just get some. Just tap them in. And then fill it in a little bit here then to make it thicker. Okay? We'll highlight those. Maybe it's coming down here a little bit too. Might put another one up here. A little bit better. And then we'll do the other side. So dark green, burnt umber, ultramarine blue, sap green, all that good stuff. So let's start at the bit. I think it's good to start at that corner there. See that? I'll give you some guidance. Start at that corner and then bring out a line. Just tap, tap, tap. And then come back down here. And then we'll fill that in after. Just get your lines in first. Alright, and then you can fill it in. Just leave some edges here like this. And when we fill that in, that will look more like a tree. Okay. Yeah, it could be even coming down over the water. There we go. That looks okay. So we will highlight some of that, make some longer than others. Yeah. So we'll put some yellow on our brush, on our dirty brush, so that we get yellows and greens, all kinds of good stuff. Just tap on top of what you just did. That brightens it up a bit more. There we go. We'll do the other side. So I'm just adding some yellow. Now the sun is coming in through this way, so it'll be brighter over here. So it wasn't too bright over here, but layering on paint on top of paint helps bring out your painting more and make it more realistic. So don't forget your three values. So I got dark, and medium, and light. Dark, medium, and light. Alright, so you got some trees coming out. I think there's enough highlighting. I don't want to overdo it. Okay. Very good. Now we got that one done, the trees, and a few more things, and then we're almost finished. Now get your bristle brush out. That's a size 8. You can get a bigger one. You can use the 1 inch if you want. My canvas is 11 by 14, so I should be able to work with this. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to get ready for some flowers and things. So what I'll do is I'll get some of my dark green again. I want a really dark color, so I'm going to add some blue to that green. And let's see. A bit burnt umber. I want to really have a really dark area. So we're going to put some flowers down here. So I'm going to tap on. Now you don't have to do this. Don't have to, but wherever you're going to put flowers, make sure you put an underpainting first, okay? Just tap on some places where you're going to have some nice flowers. Good. Leave some here. I know you're going over all the hard work that you did. And where else? Let's see. Maybe something here. I don't want to lead you astray. See what I'm doing first, and then if you like what I'm doing, then you can use it to help you. But don't put anything on there that you don't want. Maybe there's a flower back here somewhere. Alright, so that's what you're going to do. You're going to put on your underpainting for your flowers, for your bushes and whatever else you want, just to place them also, okay? Now with the same bristle brush, make sure the bristles are open. Tap into get some yellow. So it depends on what colors you want. And we'll start, let's see. Let's go with some yellow. And make sure your brush is not too wet. See how I got that all watery there? That's no good. So I wipe my brush off my tissue. Go back and get some more yellow. Alright, and then I'm going to add, let me see, what colors do I want in there? Maybe some burnt sienna. And let's see, maybe a bit of white. That's not too bad. Let's try that. So, I'm just going to tap that on here. Just tap. Start on top of that you made. Keep some of the shadow on the bottom, okay? So I'm going to add a little more white. Just to bring it out more. It might be in shadow over here, so I got to be careful. I'm just going to put a little one there, okay? I'm going to have that one there. And then I'm going to add more yellow. Put some more down here. Just start at the top of the underpainting that you did. Just start at the top. Gently push. And you get these little flowers. Alright. So get some flowers there. Now, maybe we'll put some down here. I'm going to use the same brush. Maybe because it's a little further down, let's use some just trying to make up some nice colors. Burnt sienna and red might be nice. A little bit of yellow. See what that turns out like. See? I don't know. I don't know. I just like to try different things. Yeah, that's nice. I'm just going to bring them right at the top of that. Just touch, 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 touch. There we go. And I'm going to add a little bit of yellow to that. Cad yellow if you got it. If you don't, something else. Over yellow. See how when you layer your paint, how it gives you all kinds of different textures. You don't even have to work very hard at it. Right? Just look at that. Look. All that from a brush. Now, I'm going to add a bit more yellow. I'm not going to go too far with it because I might ruin it. But see how my bristles are all open? See that? That's what's giving me those really nice textures. And I'm not pushing very hard. I'm just laying them on top of each other. Put one layer down and then go back in with another layer. Okay? That's nice. I think I'll leave that. Okay, so we got some more to go over here. Now, I'm going to lay down some flowers with this smaller size 8 opened bristles. I'm going to lay down some more colors. So we're just going to grab some of those burnt sienna, yellow, and I don't know, let's just try red. Maybe some green this time. Just want to experiment with the colors. Don't make mud. You shouldn't make mud. You probably won't if you just use these colors on your palette. This is nice, look. See that? So let's see what happens. Go on the top that you just did, on the top. Push up or push in or push, push. Look at all the different colors that are coming up. Look at that. Turn your brush. Look at all the nice colors. See, we didn't mix them on the, we didn't mix them, so, you know, we just tapped into our colors. Right? You get all these different colors on your brush, and then you lay them down here. Look. How cool is that? Good. Now that's nice, isn't it? Now, I'm going to go to my larger brush. My favorite brush is this one. I know I got my name on it because it's my favorite. And see, the bristles look really wide. I like that. And then I'm going to tap into some of those colors, but brighter this time. I'm going to go into the same colors, but this time a little brighter with some yellows. See what happens. Now you already got this stuff already on there, so now all you got to do is tap on a few little extras. Isn't that pretty? That is so pretty. It's hard to get that with other brushes, unless you do individually, or you take your time, make a little stroke and then a little tap, you know. It'll take you half the day to do just a couple of flowers. So that's why I like these brushes, because they make it much faster for me. Make a lot of pretty things. Now I'm going to come up here and do the same thing. I'm going to get my smaller size 8. And I got all the different colors. I just tapped into the red, and the yellow, and burnt sienna. So just going at the top, kind of make these flowers a little softer. Kind of like the background flowers. Nice. Now I'm going to tap into white. See how they're all separated? Look at that. See what happens. Very gently. Gently, gently. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? Oh yeah, that's nice. You want all the flowers to be a little bit different, you know? So pretty, isn't it? So I'm going to put something up here. So I'm going to go into my dark green. I'm going to use my bigger brush this time to see what happens. I'm going to go into my burnt sienna and my yellow. Just experimenting, see what's going to happen. This could be a real mess. I'm going to try it anyway. Turn my brush in different ways. Now see the difference when you add your smaller flowers with your smaller brush first, and then you use the bigger brush on top of it. It's a big difference, isn't it? So I'm just experimenting now so I can show you difference. See? So this bigger brush is just giving me, I think I'll add some white so you can see it. Some yellow and white, brighten them up. This is giving me different flowers, alright, which is kind of nice, you know. So, just going to tap a few little things down here, but I like the other brush first. I think that's the trick. That's the trick, guys. We're learning this together. Sometimes I do it the other way and just use the bigger brush, but I find in a situation like this, smaller brush first, a size 8 bristle, works good when you put on your smaller flowers first, and then you add the bigger flowers with the bigger brush. So that was a little lesson learned. It's nice, isn't it? Look how nice they are. Isn't it pretty? It's so easy too, you don't have to worry about it. Pretty it is. Flowers. Now that's it, and for any final touch-ups you can add probably a little bit of a waterline here. Don't need very much, like I said, I want the water to move too much. A little bit here where we got our flowers on, because we probably lost our waterline, right? Probably a little waterline down here. Just some little last minute touches. We can put the water line up here and that'll make it look like there's that reflection down underneath here, but there we go. It's pretty. A little bit down. I'm just tapping it on a little bit because it's a little bit difficult to get it on there. Maybe here. It's just sort of clean up your edges and things. Just do your last minute little touch-ups. Whatever else you want to do with it. There we go. Like I say, you don't need much. Now, you don't need to do that down there. I was trying to put a water line on and I ended up putting on too much. Alright, so don't go worrying about that there. Now, I don't know if there's anything else you'd like to do. There we go. And I am going to put a few more little highlights on the flowers on this side just to brighten them up a little bit. Because I'm thinking the sun is probably popping in around there somewhere. So I'm going to take my big brush, alright, and I'm going to put a bit of white and yellow on it. Not much, look, you can see I'm not doing very much. So this is the last of it now and I don't want to ruin it. There we go, see that gives nice, see look how pretty that is. That is really nice. Maybe. See, I get kind of carried away, so I'll leave it alone. You can decide what more you want to do there. Alright, I think I'll call that finished. And just other things you can do with it. You can probably put a little bit of a shadow down there under the rock just to say that it's a highlight. Reflection, I should say. A little reflection of the rock if you want to. Just a little bit, not much. You know, these little details are nice. Just little details. All kinds of things you can do. So you got your shimmer on your water and your... Okay, so that's it. Let me know in the comments if you enjoyed this video, and let me know if you're going to do this painting. I'd love to see your paintings. I really enjoy it when you send me your paintings. And so I will say that this is finished, and I will see you in the next video. Signing off from Allison Pryor. Happy painting, everybody.